And do it real quick.
I got some Reddit threads. I just typed in advice and I went to the advice subreddit, and there's some funny ass people asking for advice. So we're gonna fucking do this.
Go.
Here we go. User Chimnimsky wants to know: should I break up with my boyfriend before or after our upcoming international trip?
After, baby. You take that bread and you go with it. You let him buy you your food. You let him wine and dine you. Let him do what you got to do. Lay on the bed. Do it. You stay with him long enough. You might as well go on the international trip.
Just a little longer. What's a couple of days gonna hurt?
You could really be like,
okay,
look,
so
that's the reason why I don't want you no more. Your feet stink or something. I don't know.
Some context here. They're in their 20s. They've been dating for 3 years. Oh, I'm sorry. They've been friends for 3 years, and they've been dating for half a year now, so about six months. She says she still loves him, but she doesn't have the desire to date anymore. Some of his family lives in the country that they're traveling to, so she's gonna be meeting some of the family. They don't know about her yet, so that means that he's gonna tell them about her on this trip. And he's so excited about the trip. I don't want to ruin it by breaking up right before. But I don't want to lead him on pretending that everything is fine when our relationship ain't
The real
fine.
question is where you going, baby? Because if you go into Italy, you go. If you going to like Guatemala or something, don't go.
If you're going to Guatemala, you don't want to go to Guatemala, dog.
Like, I'm not saying Guatemala is not pretty, but like, bro, you about to be.
I'm gonna tell you, this is how I would solve this situation. You go on the trip because you're gonna put him through more turmoil thinking about you and the trip if you break up with him beforehand. But because you're already gonna put him you can't come back from the trip and break up immediately.
Oh no, you gotta wait that shit out.
You gotta wait a little bit. You gotta wait just a tiny bit, stick it through.
Give it about a month.
Yeah.
Give it a month.
No, I don't know about a month. A month is a long time. Like,
it is a long time.
Just give it a little bit of time, and then just slowly ease your way back into the conversation and be like, I've been thinking about this for some time, and I didn't want to upset you, and like whatever, blah, blah, blah. Do it far enough away from the trip to where he doesn't have to bring up, we just went on a trip.
Like, why'd you do this to me right now?
Yeah.
Well,
like,
my thing also, look. Okay,
like, I introduced you to my family. Like, I get it. Like, we get it, bro.
It also, I think, also, do you want to keep being friends with this person? Because they said they were friends.
That they didn't talk about. At least not from what I skimmed.
Because if she wanted to keep being friends with this person, you cannot take the toxic way out of it. If you don't care about being friends with this person, act the crazy bitch that you can be. Let that come out of you a little bit and be like...
You're advocating for her to be a little crazy?
Just be a little toxic. Be like slightly. And
toxic light.
Like
diet toxic.
Like toxic, like in the sense like
diet toxic.
Create like a scenario that you are upset about that's like completely
that's hella toxic.
Unnecessary.
What the fuck?
No, because women be coming up with stuff that you don't need to be upset about sometimes.
That's why y'all toxic. Yeah,
I know. That's what I'm saying. So let that come out a little bit sometimes if you need to. If you really think that there's no other way out of it, be the toxic bitch. Be like, damn, she was crazy. I had to let her go. Let him think it was his decision.
So you're saying be crazy so that he breaks up with you afterwards?
If you don't want to be friends with him, yeah.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and say you should probably break up with him just a little time after you get back from your trip. Try to make it as best as possible.
Yeah. You gotta give the toxicity time to simmer. It's gotta be like a good 2 weeks before you start letting it out.
I'm not advocating for toxicity. I'm not advocating for no simmering of no toxicity whatsoever. I'm just saying wait it out and then just say you're at a different place in your life and then move the fuck on.
I think there's a difference.
Just rip the Band-Aid off as fast as possible. That's the only way that it really comes about. The only problem is though they said they were friends for 2-3 years. She's gonna have to deal with the fact that they're probably not gonna be friends anymore.
That's true.
Because that's just not how that works.
That's not how it works. You can't stay friends after something like that.
But we both agree.
Go to the trip.
Go on the trip, and then wait it out afterwards and shit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Always. That makes sense.
I forgot. I don't know the user here. Let me see.